the American people or in Congress. It's happening among MAGA loyalists over what, in fact, is their foreign policy. Is the president listening to Mark Levin, or is he listening to Stephen Bannon? Given that there is already that fissure, do you see congressional Republicans stepping up and asserting what we just heard from Lieutenant Colonel McGrath?
Well, I do think congressional Republicans will have to speak up. It's imperative that, as Rick said, that the President of the United States makes a case to the American people about why there should or should not be a military intervention with Iran. I think President Trump has got himself in a real pickle here. On the one hand, he's been, complaining for years about Bush, Cheney, forever wars. On the other hand, he was critical of the Obama-Biden diplomatic initiatives with Iran that resulted in the Iran nuclear agreement, which he walked away from. He's looking for a third way. He doesn't know which way to go. He also has a problem too. This conversation should not be out in the public. He is musing publicly. He's talking about unconditional surrender of Iran when we're not at war with Iran. Now, the unconditional surrender to me sounds like regime change. Now, I don't know that that's the policy of the United States. We'd all love to see the Iranian regime collapse or be replaced by something else. He'd like to see it happen organically. So what is he advocating? And Bibi Netanyahu is very persistent, but he wants to take out the nuclear program and change the regime. You've got Khamenei, who is very resistant. Both countries see each other as existential threats to one another. This is a real mess. And Republicans right now are not really engaging in this conversation. But I'll say this about Bannon and Gabbard and Carlson. They're right about one thing. Iran has a funny way of dominating American presidencies. Look at Jimmy Carter with the hostages, Ronald Reagan, Iran-Contra, George W. Bush had Iran meddling in Iraq that prolonged or protracted the war there. We can go on and on about Joe Biden. The Iranians were the ones who helped foment the Hamas attack against Israel that dominated a good chunk of the Biden presidency later on. So this is a big decision, and this will dominate his presidency. And by the way, Trump's base is going to do whatever. They're going to support Trump. I believe that. The problem for Trump is going to be the broader electorate, who may have a more nuanced view than his base will.